1400 years ago, Arabia, a radically polytheistic society. In a society where everyone devoutly believed and worshipped in a pantheon of gods and goddesses, and were staunchly adamant upon their beliefs. Prophet Muhammad made a claim of monotheism, that there is no God except the one true God. And it was in no other city than Mecca, the holy city of pilgrimage. In this very radically practicing polytheistic society, where polytheists from all over Arabia came to offer pilgrimage to their polytheistic deities, Prophet Muhammad was claiming that all those deities are false, that Allah is the one true God, that worshipping those idols is wrong, all those religious rituals and ceremonies being performed in worship to those gods and goddesses are nothing but superstition, and none is worthy of worship except the one true God. With a claim like this, in a place like this, obviously, no one could become popular. They would be targeted, and Prophet Muhammad was targeted. He lived in poverty and hardship. He was in constant clash with society. In difficulty, he was surviving with his family in that society, with only a few followers. During that time in history, in the 7th century, the superpower of the land was the Persian Empire, who were at their prime, and were at war with the Roman Empire. It was at a time like this that God revealed to Prophet Muhammad that the Romans would be victorious over the Persians, and the Prophet told his few followers about this. Among his followers was Abu Bakr, who was strong in belief. Abu Bakr claimed that he believed Prophet Muhammad was a true prophet and what had been revealed to him was the truth from God. But when news reached the polytheists of Mecca, they thought it was such an absurd claim by Prophet Muhammad that the Persian Empire, so great and strong, cannot be defeated. They are the superpower, they will win. First, Prophet Muhammad said their gods were false, and now he was saying that Persia would lose while it was the Romans who were losing. He is a false prophet, they said. They challenged Abu Bakr to a bet and was sure that this prophecy would never come true. But Abu Bakr had strong faith in Allah and his messenger, so they had a wager on who would win, the Romans or the Persians. In the verse, God revealed the Romans would win in 3 to 9 years. They decided to fix the wager on a specific time within that range, 5 to 6 years. Abu Bakr agreed. But when 6 years had passed and the Romans had not won, Abu Bakr went to the Prophet, and the Prophet rebuked him, saying, "When God revealed 3 to 9 years, why would you agree to wager on anything less than that? You should have been more cautious." Even though Abu Bakr's belief in Islam was strong, he paid the wager as he had already given his word. The polytheists thought they had won. But in the 7th year, the Romans were victorious. The Prophet had predicted the defeat of Persia by the Romans when Persia was at its peak, and it happened within a decade. Everyone was surprised, and with the fulfillment of this prophecy, many accepted Islam. This was a prophecy that was possible, but improbable, and it was fulfilled. But this is not where it ends. What will shock us to our core 1400 years later is the scientific miracle in this prophecy, this revelation that we are just now discovering in the modern world. Allah revealed in the Qur'an that the land where the Romans would be defeated would be in the Adna land. No one knew that land was Adna. The meaning of Adna is popularly translated as nearest land, but this Arabic word also means lowest or littlest land on the earth. No one knew. Not Prophet Muhammad, not the Arabs, not the Persians, not the Romans. No one in the 7th century knew that that land was the lowest land on earth. But today, NASA tells us the place where the Romans were defeated by the Persians was indeed the lowest land on earth. This was a prophecy of Prophet Muhammad, peace be upon him, that people once mocked, but now, 1400 years later, it's a fact no one can deny.